Oh yeah, send me a link on Discord.
It wasn't me though.
Andrew, can you send a link to the?
Yeah.
You sell any of your penis heads?
What?
Portal heads.
Oh.
They're totally penises. Look at it. Or finger.
I saw an if there's an NFT collection called the Pixel Dicks.
Yeah, I saw that.
I
Are
think
these all
there's
humans you used to have in your background? These aren't yours, are they? Or they used to be?
Oh,
Or do you not know what your background is?
What's up? Oh, on the top right here?
Are all these the NFTs in your background? Are those all yours?
Oh yeah, those are all mine.
You just use paint or something, stack them on top of you.
Yeah.
You don't own these anymore, though, do you?
I own every single one of those still.
You still have 3 humans?
I don't own. I have one Uman left. I sold some of these.
I thought you sold that Phantomon chick.
Phantomon chick? What Phantomon chick?
Phantom trainer card.
I had 30.
Posted it in the group chat.
Boom. Yeah, I'm watching it. Subscribe. I would, but I don't actually log in to...
Today on DGen News. We got zombies. We got Astro Kids. We got Baby Chimp Gang.
And are those all new this week?
No, just let's see. So number 1 in volume, Astro Kids, came out last night. Already number 1 in volume. Zombie Society. I own the most zombies out of anyone. I minted this like a year ago, probably. Or Jacob, when was that? Like 8 months ago? Jacob.
Oh, his audio is
I
muted.
Myself, sorry.
I see.
I was trying to figure out. I don't know. It keeps doing full screen and not letting me get out. But yeah, I think it was like August, maybe.
But yeah, we minted those. So I minted I want to say I minted close to 100 of these, and there was like 2,000 in total. And I think they were only selling for like 10 Phantom each, and I'm pretty sure mint price was like higher than that. But randomly last night, they basically all went up to 50, 60 Phantom minimum. Some were selling for like 200-300 each. So I posted a bunch up, and a crap ton sold, and yeah.
Right on.
I honestly wasn't expecting that one to pop off. It was just random because apparently the artist partnered with the artist of Astro Kids, and basically because these are so popular.
We got a chat says win Magic Cats.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up.
Oh, Magic Cats? What about them?
Just win.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Win Magic Cats. You can buy them right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're asking when moon.
Yeah. Like WEN.
Like last week, it's so like the reason why you can make so much money in crypto is because no one knows. And we're all surfing this together, and some people are out in the front, just like, woo! Run head first.
Yeah.
So no.
I mean,
I
Magic
like-
Cat. At least Magic Cats it has some utility factor to it, because Spooky Swap is going to be adding a staking feature where you can stake a Magic Cat and boost your farm APR.
Yeah, he said those went up a lot last week.
Yeah, that's why, because they announced that you could boost your farm APR if you are a holder, basically.
Hmm.
Well, that was the same time that humans popped off too.
Yeah, Umans popped off because they announced that you can you're going to be able to play as your Uman in game.
Ooh, nice.
So it's not just a profile picture anymore. Now it's an in-game character where you can earn.
MK Ultra says Veritasium is back.
Very. Is he talking about our good old pal Reggie Middleton?
Yeah.
He's back. He always comes back.
I don't think he ever really left. I've been following him for quite a while on Twitter. He's always got something to say, even after everything went down.
Yeah.
Back in 2018, and I think he got hit with one of the SEC things that he had to settle, but he never really disappeared. He kept
Yeah.
pushing.
The thing I don't like about Reggie is that he promised so much and brought nothing. He literally has brought nothing, except what he's gotten some patents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like the developer for his software is like his 18-year-old son.
I mean, it's turning
didn't, like,
out
hire
that
any-
in crypto, patents don't matter. Patents don't
Yeah.
matter in crypto. No one cares about patents because there's nothing regulated yet. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's the thing is crypto is an entirely new ecosystem. It does not give a fuck about anything outside of it. But that also means there's no laws. The laws are still in development. The only way to really protect intellectual property or rights to anything really is to develop it within the crypto ecosystem, because we're all human. We know of humanity, if there is a way, people will steal it. And it doesn't matter what human laws are. That's why the whole point of militaries basically is to protect economies. I mean, imagine if it was just now they're gonna have militaries protecting server farms.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
Says the SEC took a lot of tokens. Now the supply is even smaller. I'm gonna get some just in case they blow up.
What is this?
Still Veritasium.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't
Yeah.
around for that. I just know
Yeah.
Andrew made like 800 grand and lost it all. Not what a weird time.
Veritasium. I stay away from Veritasium and PayPal and Pillar and all
It was
those.
funny, Populous
Yeah,
on
Populous.
Twitter. He like mentioned something, and then in the comments they were like, "You never deliver anything you say," and they were just hating on him.
Yeah, I
Kinda
mean,
dead now.
it's been a lot of years in crypto space. That feels like a lifetime ago.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I read somewhere, I can't, on Twitter, someone was saying that they were seeing suicide notes from Time. It's like, damn. Like, people are posting their suicide notes on Twitter and social media.
Dang.
I
damn.
don't
That's-
want to, but when you do shit like that, there's that much money, people, like, even with, like, the uranium scam, like, that was like $40 million or something. It's like, I bet at least one person killed themselves.
Dude, what are these?
Those are the new things that are apparently extremely popular today.
People are paying over $300 for whatever this is. Ridiculous.
It's about chimps, man.
That looks nothing like punks.
No, they're just using the name because everything else is named Punk.
Beardies, is that Bob Ross? They making fun of him?
Yeah, yeah. They have
No one makes fun of Bob Ross.
What's that thing called? Oh yeah, Ross Studio. Have you seen that? You can like draw a picture and like I don't know how it works really, but $5 It costs $5 to play though. So
to make your happy painting.
Oh wait, let me grab some brush real quick. Oh wait, actually I think I have some right here. Let's play some Bob Ross. I've never actually done this thing before.
I guess trying to get your hands on one of his actual real paintings is dang near impossible.
I'm gonna get the
I would
digital
totally
version.
buy one. I legit would get like a giant printout of some of my NFTs. It's just weird though. What if you sell the NFT after you have the giant print?
What the hell is this? Can you move?
This is the
you can move.
metaverse.
This is cool.
This is way better than 8-bit.
What is this screw? You just... Oh, okay. Do I have to sit down or something? Ah. What is this? This one. The unveil. This is somewhat satisfying.
Is this a way to make illegitimate copies of your NFTs?
I have no clue. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, it's a video. Oh, that's kind of cool. Like you're painting it. Huh. I wonder how it will turn out. That's interesting. I've never actually done that before. Thanks for playing. Can you hear the music?
No.
There's like Bob Ross music in the background. That's cool. I'm gonna post that on Twitter.
Your happy little Astro kid.
It cost me $5 to do that.
How much is one brush right now?
13 cents. So that cost me all 70 cents. Plus transaction fee. So what are we looking at now? So yeah, chimps is what we're working on right now. That's what we're doing.
So each chimp has a bunch of different attributes to it, and the different attributes add to the rarity factor for it.
Yeah, so on here it's probably easier to show you. So there's traits, right? There's different backgrounds, and then So like Nebula, for example, there's only 13 with that background out of 1,112 total in the collection, right? So there's only 13 with this background, which makes it the rarest background. So that automatically puts it in like the higher ranks. So this one's like rank 17 out of 1,000, rank 4 out of 1,000. Like these are going to be higher rank because they have that background, which there's not very many of. And then if say they have, like this guy is rank 4, let's see why. Well, he has the rarest background. And then he has eyes, eyewear, laser eyes. So he also has the rarest eyes. There's only 14 with those laser eyes. He's the only one with that background and those eyes. And then on top of that, he has the Hawaiian necklace. Let's see where that ranks. The Hawaiian necklace, the flower chain, there's only 42, which is the second rarest necklace. So basically he has 3 super rare attributes. Fur is kind of middle, the green fur is like middle of the pack kind of, but those 3 super rare attributes gives him a rank overall of 4 out of 1,112. So automatically he's going to cost way more than, say, one of these ones that are ranked like 1,088. I mean, you can tell kind of just by looking at it which ones are rare and which ones aren't. Like he has no accessories. He has a plain background, plain fur. And I mean, that's kind of just how it works. So what people kind of do is nobody wants these ones down here. So in similar ones, people will keep pricing below the floor so that it sells. So that's how kind of like floors get dropped. But in proper communities, they have people keeping the floor at a certain price. Like they'll have like a community pool, like a pool where they do like a community farm and then use the yield profits to buy back floor to keep their floor price up. Other things that people do are just look for opportunities where they can buy like a higher ranked or a lower ranked NFT for a good price. And then they just basically like boost the price up way up here. And so basically eventually all the rares end up being like super high. All the crappy ones end up maintaining a certain floor price, and then everything in between kind of just gets flipped around. And over time, the people that own these super rare ones that are going to be flipping them for like 20x or 100x or whatever they're going to flip them for, they'll use that money to go down here and sweep and move this floor up to say like 500. And so they just continually do that over and over until the entire collection is, say, maybe even these crappy ones are like $10,000, but these rare ones are going for $1 million. And that's what happened with like Bored Apes and Mutant Apes and all those popular ones.
Interesting.
That's kind of just how it plays out usually. And if the community's not there to promote, market it, and maintain like prices, it will just collapse, and you don't know if it will come back or not. Some do, some don't. So I mean,
Like
other
it eventually did.
yeah. So I mean, but then So like this zombie one, I thought it collapsed. I was like, there's no use case. They have nothing going on. Nobody's talking about it. Like the Discord's dead. Price is like super low. I was like, dang it. I put so much money into this crap. So I just held on to them, and then they randomly, got hyped up by basically the artist partnering with another popular artist, and all that artist community came over and basically just hopped on board of this artist.
Do you remember what the mint price was?
I want to say it was like pretty low, like.
Well, it must have been if you bought so many.
Like maybe like 15 or something.
What's the floor?
I could be wrong. Maybe it was like 30. 45. So above mint. That's good at least. But I don't put any down here. This is for desperate people. This is where desperate people put their NFTs. The people in Discord going, please, somebody buy me. I have no money and I need to buy food. Because I wasted my money on NFTs and now I'm screwed. And so I have to put it way below floor. Somebody please buy it. That's exactly what they say in Discord. It's so funny. It's like, you shouldn't have been buying NFTs if you didn't have any money in the first place.
Being poor isn't about making money. It's about capital mismanagement.
Or just lazy.
Well, people are
Laziness.
stupid. They put their money in the wrong spots, or they keep it all in cash, or they do... Like, why anyone would hold on to cash is beyond me. I mean, obviously you want some cash, but like my grandparents, it's like all their savings is 100% cash. And it's just like not even CD or whatever they're called. It's like nothing.
Yeah,
it's like,
dang. Crazy.
This was a free airdrop I got because I was holding that other zombie collection. These turned out to be really good.
Huh.
I have this one up for 2,222 Phantom.
Did you get a ton of them?
I got 18 airdrop to me. It was one for every 5 zombies you had. So I don't know how much that is. 18 times 5. So I had 90 zombies at the time. And so yeah. So I sold 14 of them for 100 Phantom each. So it's basically a free 1,400 Phantom. Plus I still have the 4 rarest ones down here for sale. That one, this one. And oh no, the other one's sold, I guess. But yeah, that one was pretty legit. And then we got our potluck pigs. I don't know why I think these look cool for some reason. What do you guys think?
I like them.
They're like they're high quality.
Yeah, they're like
their rendering is like
those are
really
3D
well
renders.
Done. Yeah, really well done.
And they're with good art. Like I look at them and it's just like, if you can't really describe something, but it's not bad, then I feel like it's good art.
Yeah.
I like these gold ones. Clinton, if you had a profile picture, what would you make it? What kind of NFT would you put? Have any of the ones we looked at look appealing to you?
Um, yeah, the Astro Kid ones look kind of cool.
Yeah. I thought these bot kid llamas look pretty cool.
See, most of this stuff just looks like dumb, dumpy shit to me.
Like someone just got bored and drew some pictures.
Right. It's kind of like, okay, I'm going to make something that's going to, like throwing mud against the wall and kind of see what sticks. Because really when you mint these, it's just like a random generator that puts random things together, and some traits are more rare than others that determine the rarity, correct?
Yeah, isn't it kind of like gambling?
Played NFTs, so
Yeah, it's a lottery ticket.
Minting is like gambling for sure, but it's also like you might not be in the same generation, but I bought a lot of packs of Pokemon cards. You know,
baseball
and
cards,
that
Pokemon
holographic
cards.
card.
Yeah, the holographics.
see, I'm
That was a big
from
thing.
the era.
I love that.
I'm from the era of the garbage pail kids.
Yeah, that was my
From the-
sister. My sister's era. The
The
garbage
only
pails.
reason I even know those exist was Pawn Stars. You guys have a sister?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's like 49, I think.
Same age as me.
Makes sense.
Yep.
From your
My
dad?
brother's 50 or no, they have a different dad. Same mom.
How old's your mom?
68.
So she must have had kids when she was like 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18, 19, I think, or something like that.
5 kids?
Making a difference in the world.
5. Well, yeah, she had a miscarriage of twins also.
How late
Check.
along?
I don't ask about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been crazy. Twin girls and twin boys. That's crazy.
So what do you guys think about the state of like DeFi? Is yield farming still pretty good?
I think people are. It feels like NFTs go up and then DeFi goes up. So it's like they're on different waves. I think
Yeah.
DeFi is.
I think I'm gonna
Well, there's-
do that Benki, the liquid staking with my AVAX.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
what
like
I
the
can
first.
do.
Well, I mean, if you're holding AVAX,
Because I'm holding AVAX with
then
not right
why
now. It's
wouldn't
not
you
in
do
any
that?
farm, so obviously I need to move it so to where
yeah,
it's
that's why
staking.
that's going to be so big because people that are just holding AVAX are going to be the ability to get the staking yield while still holding it
Yeah.
without locking it up or anything.
And I don't want to pair it with anything else to get like less exposure. So
Yeah. Everyone's always looking for that single side yield. Doesn't exist.
yeah. Have you guys talked about the Harry drama yet?
Nope.
Says Rock.
Did you read his new Medium article? I guess he wants to combine Tomb 2 ohm and 3 ohm to make like 1, 2, 3 ohm or something.
What's that? Oh, OM. Like a new project?
No, all the Tomb forks that he thinks are legit, he wants to combine into one like big community.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. I'll bring up the article. Let me see if I can find it.
What's the Harry drama about?
He basically called out all the Tomb forks for being like scammy, and he said he was going to go after them with a lawyer and this and that because he originally took when he took over Tomb, he took the code off of GitHub for a reason, so that people wouldn't fork it, because he didn't want fraudulent forks rugging on people. But people got the code before he took over Tombs. It was already being forked. And so there's 2ohm, which he called out specifically for being a scam, and that was actually one of the ones that are legit. So a lot of people got mad at that, and people left Tomb to go to 2ohm. And then there was 3ohm, which
There's a 4 ohm too.
I don't know how many there is now, but apparently he thinks number 2, number 3 are as far as he wants to take it. So his new project, Life.
What?
So he wants to make an ecosystem of Tomb projects that somehow intertwines with his new Life project. It's going to be airdropped to all the 3 projects. So basically, in my eyes, he fucked up and called out these projects for being scams when they weren't, and he's making up for it by trying to bring them together as one and airdrop their community his free token. That's what it looks like to me.
Well, if he has a ton of money, then it will happen.
This whole thing is just to save his reputation. That's all it is. But it is a good idea. It doesn't mean it's going to happen because they haven't agreed to it. He posted all this without even talking to them.
The only reason he's able to keep saving his reputation is because he's a billionaire.
Yep.
He can just give people money.
Well, I mean, he knows about business, so he knows what he's doing.
PR.
But yeah, this whole thing is a PR move, but it could work out in the long run to...
You still like Tomb?
I like Tomb, definitely. I mean, it could stabilize Tomb, because Tomb by itself it's kind of a teetering fucking boat or something. It's just rocking back and forth.
I don't know if Tomb can survive, just based on where it gets its value.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. If they make a Tomb fork ecosystem, and somehow they can stabilize the price.
It's only alive because Harry, right? Because he keeps injecting money into it.
No.
Yeah, the farming rates are 0.3%.
No, that's not. He's not dumping his own money into it.
Yeah.
Well, initially he did, didn't he?
No, so Tomb Finance has a treasury. So that's the second line defense is the treasury. When it goes below peg, that's when the treasury kicks in to buy back.
Yeah, and then you have the bonds, right?
The problem in the past, before Harry got there, was they had that gatekeeper tax on all the transactions. So if you sold Tomb, you'd be taxed a specified amount based on what the peg was. And then that got exploited and taken out. And everyone panicked, and there was a bank run because the treasury wasn't big enough at the time to deal with that big of a bank run.
Mm-hmm.
But with Harry there, the treasury is way bigger now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, I feel pretty safe in it myself, but
I mean, I feel safer in Tomb than I do in almost any other DeFi
like
project.
Compared to like being in Time.
Time was a risky play, but actually it turns out Time might actually be working out. Apparently they're going to keep the project going, and Danny is going to be incorporating it somehow with Abracadabra to share revenue from Spell with like the time holders or something like that. We'll see what happens. There's like 3 different proposals that Wonderland has up right now. I haven't read through them yet, but yeah, we'll see what the vote is. But the community did vote to keep Wonderland alive, so they're not going to wind down the treasury, and so I mean, we'll see what happens. But it's not over yet. Apparently, people are buying back in, so I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like most of the stuff I've seen on Twitter about that, it's about like 75% or like it's a freaking done, but there still seems to be a core that seems to think something's going to happen.
Yeah.
What do you guys think Danny's reputation through this whole thing has probably come out as? It doesn't seem like
that's what I'm worried about, because even my view on him's kind of changed.
I think his rep is kind of crap right now, but he's slowly trying to build that back, and it's going to take time, obviously.
Fucked up.
Yeah. So
I mean, he can. I mean, it's crypto. Things change fast. He could get it back. Like, make people money, and no one will care. Like, let's be real.
And the thing about it is, Danny is one of the best DeFi developers in all of crypto. So I wouldn't doubt that he makes a good comeback with all this.
I just I don't know enough about him, and I don't know. I'm trying to. I don't know. I'm in NFTs right now.
Jacob's full on an NFT land.
Yep. Hopefully, I can make some good sales.
Jacob loves his bananas.
$300 or FTM. I don't know how you say that. What's it going to be a short term? Okay, so back to Tomb.
Can you buy this rock for 3.5K Phantom? It's literally a rock with a logo on it. That's it.
How many? And there's
100 rocks.
Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about with NFTs. That people need
$200,000 for this one.
So these rocks are like platinum coins that are minted.
Last sale, 5K Phantom. Jeez.
Like, no one gives a fuck about these rocks, but they're worth a certain amount of money, so people are going to store their money there. Like,
exactly. That's
like
what NFTs. Yeah.
It's a different form of banking.
Isn't it kind of like, you know, how rich people collect art?
Yeah, well, that's a lot of money laundering too, and also it's like whipping your dick out.
Yeah.
Like, did you know? So there's apparently a lost. Who's the guy that did the Mona Lisa? Leonardo da Vinci. There's a lost Da Vinci work or something, and it's gone back and forth. Someone found it in someone's attic and paid like $50 for it, and then some Saudi somehow ended up in the hands of a Saudi prince. I think not Saudi, but one of the oil kingdoms, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He paid $200 million, I think, to get this thing restored. And then supposedly it's like the most expensive painting in the world, and then he put it on his yacht in the middle of the ocean to be rotted by fire. Like,
wow.
That's how much money it's a status symbol. It's like, I have $200 million and I'm just gonna basically throw it in the ocean because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Heck.
Like, that's fuck you money. That's kind of, I don't know, it's pretty sick. Is it worth $5,000? I don't know. The thing is, it's like,
yeah, the last one sold for 6.5K Phantom.
Wow.
But yeah, that's the thing. It's a volume thing. Like, how many of those things are there? It looks like it's actually.
There's only 18.
Oh.
That's because this is an actual artist that's digitizing their art.
That's fucking sick.
Like, this is an actual art piece. It's not just a GIF.
Well, yeah,
just a JPEG.
a lot of them are art. It's just digital art. So you use like
Yeah,
Like,
like
you can make crazy digital art. It's just you don't have a physical painting. I'm not sure if this is a
pretty-
scanned image or it was made
yeah.
digital.
I'm pretty sure this is a drawn image that they digitized. I'm
Okay,
pretty
then
sure.
did they destroy the original?
No, when you buy these, you get the physical with it. That's That's why it's so
That's
much.
See, that's what I'm talking about when you get like the title to your house, or like the register your car registration, a bunch of shit you don't like. You'll like social security card. I don't know. I get for, like all these things. You want to have ownership that you can prove that you can't really easily. I mean, you can still lose your key, obviously, but you can at least have a key in multiple places.
This is new school art. Or what would you call this?
Contemporary.
Contemporary?
Let's see. Contemporary punk rock. I don't know fancy art words.
These are kind of cool. Damn, these are a lot too. Mushroom guy.
God, I want to do mushrooms.
Are those netizens?
Yeah,
I swear that's Bob Ross.
Looks
Zoom in.
like it.
Oh yeah, that's a Cyber Nico, netizens, Phantom Sheep.
There's
We
a-
got Cave Bat. We got Crack. What are these called? Crack Cats or something like that. There's a Uman.
Is this one of the things that actually has a partnership with 8-bit?
I have no clue. I've never even looked at this one. This alien's smoking crack, or what is that?
He's what do they call it? Where you hotline or hot rail?
Critics agree. Jackass forever.
I don't know.
It's where you take you get a tube really hot and then you snort through it. I think with cocaine.
This one's cool.
Duke Nukem. It must be Duke Nukem because there's a nuclear bomb.
I don't know. I've never seen this collection. It's pretty cool. I'm
Well,
not gonna
when we-
pay. I'm not gonna pay no 10 grand for one of these, but they're cool
Why
to look at. Guys,
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
dude, when I was in Hawaii, there was like super freaking cool art. There was like, cause it's Hawaii, so I went into a couple of art galleries, like next to the Ritz Carlton or whatever, Waikiki, crazy. But for like $3,000 back then, you could get some super fancy.
They're crazy.
It was,
This is land. Oh, is this what you're talking about, Jacob? Chunk land?
yeah, I think it was.
Dude, this one has a castle.
See, I saw it and I was like,
It's like a
Yeah.
3D. You can like move it around. It looks like
See,
Legos.
Interesting.
Huh.
yeah, I think that's in Metaverse too.
Yeah, yeah. It looks similar to like Sandbox Land, kind of.
Yeah, I
I
was
mean-
thinking.
But these are cool because it has like individual pictures for what it looks like.
Yeah, I like that it has like the 3D preview or whatever you want to call it.
I would buy one if it wasn't that much already.
I'll sell my other land. Phantom Boy. Do you have a Phantom Boy?
This one?
I got an island boy.
I just mentioned one of those. And
Island boys. Island boys.
what do you know about
DJ
binary
boys.
Michael? Because you were
Huh?
saying we should hold on to binary punks, right?
Yeah, don't sell them yet.
Yeah, scroll up. Like, why? Why do you like them?
Because you can you're going to be able to redeem a physical, like a physical.
Can you show a
Copy.
link or whatever to that?
I don't know if they have any pictures yet. Let me see.
I swear I've seen one. We should get prints of baby chimps.
Binary.
Glass.
This was the sneak peek. So it's
Yeah,
like a plexi. It's like one of those like plexiglass, like stands with a picture with your NFT like embroidered inside.
Well, it's probably laser engraved or something.
Yeah,
Probably.
something. Ooh, there's a Beats.
That one's. I thought about getting a Beats.
Jacob, if this was a physical one that you could put up on your wall, would you buy it?
Probably not, because it's pagan.
Yeah, but you like Beats.
I do, but I don't like pagan iconography in my house.
But you love
took-
Beats, man.
Dude, I even took down, like, I went to the Super Bowl and I have a bunch of, like, Super Bowl stuff. I took it all down because it's all pagan.
Oh, here they are.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I have any cool enough. Maybe I should find one I actually like.
So I'm not sure if these are gonna have like a QR code on the back or something. That I don't know how that's gonna work.
I
Or
don't
if it's
think
just,
I don't
or if
think
it's
you-
just like a plaque with a picture on it.
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't think it physically is the NFT.
It'd be cool if they like put a chip in it with like I don't know. But yeah, I would hold on to those ones for now because once they launch the release date for that, the price will probably go up for these.
See, anything sell? Nope.
I personally don't really like those that much though.
Binary punks? Yeah, they're well, the thing is, like, there's so many of them. Some, like, what is, like, it feels like a knockoff of a, like, kind of like what a few, like, the whole binary thing, I feel like a few people have done. And then also the punks thing is not, a new idea. Are they just, like, are they a different NFT collection that someone just converted into binary?
Yeah, that the original punks on Ethereum. The OG punks on Ethereum, the
I
original
don't know
ones.
much about NFTs other than FTM, to be honest.
Well, so there's the two big ones. There's Bored Apes, which are like 250,000 floor or something like that. Or maybe they're more now. Maybe that was for a different one. I know there's a shit ton though. So there's Bored Apes and then there's what's the other one called? Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm on OpenSea right now, but I don't know how to actually use it.
Have you guys been staying
CryptoPunks.
much just within the Phantom ecosystem, or have you guys tried branching out into some of the other ecosystems?
I'm into the Avalanche ecosystem.
Yeah,
For
I've
their-
tested. So we started on Ethereum, but then when DeFi kind of started up, we got into Binance Smart Chain, which then we got into AVAX and Phantom and Matic, and I never really got too much into Solana or
Luna or
but,
Solana,
or
Harmony.
Harmony, Zilliqa. There's a lot of them that haven't really done much yet. but I'm sure this year they're probably going to put together a similar run that all the other ones made.
Yeah, it might be good to get some of those like layer ones that are less known.
Yeah, I might pick up some Harmony.
Yeah.
Harmony seems to be the next one that might be up there with the other ones. But yeah, that's about crypto. So CryptoPunks, binary punks are just, they took CryptoPunks and they made them into those binary images.
Yeah, so
It's the exact same CryptoPunk NFTs, just in binary mode.
so someone just stole it.
Yeah, they basically just copied every single one of these and then turned it into a binary version. But man, what's the floor on these? Doesn't even say.
Yeah, I don't even know how to use OpenSea. Because
what are Bored Apes going for? 100 Ethereum? Oh my goodness.
I know, right? That's 30 grand? No, that's 300 grand. Fuck.
For one, yeah, I was close. What'd I say? 250? So, man, $300,000 floor? Holy smokes. Holy smokes, man.
So about those chimps.
Which ones?
I'm just saying, like, FTM's still young, and
oh yeah,
people might see, like, oh, it's gone up or it was this, but the thing is, like, it's still only valued at, like, FTM, I think, is still only $5 billion or something, and I mean that's a good amount of money. And
I'm looking at this though. So we're on Ethereum.
FTM to Ethereum.
Yeah, exactly. So like if you take like the top 10 collections on Ethereum, it's like, man, those are selling for
100 grand.
Like 10 or 20 Ethereum floor prices for most of them. And then yeah, for the big ones it's like 10, 15, and those are 100. Those are the big boys. But FTM's like super early. Like NFTs on FTM are just now kind of picking up because all these Ethereum whales just now came over to Phantom when Andre had his like liquidity event thing where everyone jumped into Oxdao for single-sided staking on their like Ethereum and Bitcoin for like 1,000% APR. And so all those Ethereum whales that came over here, they kind of stayed here and now testing out the Phantom ecosystem. And to me, it looks like they're swinging the floor of really every project that's out right now. Like, because this is easy money. Like, if I can move a whole collection by myself with like $5,000, they can move these, with like one of their NFTs is worth more than an entire collection on Phantom. So they can come over here to Phantom and they can buy literally every single one of these on the market and move the price of them up. Wait for people to buy them from all the hype, because people will be like, oh man, there's so many sales today of these. So many sales. But people don't realize it's just one person that bought all of those. There's actually no hype actually going on. It's a mirage. But some projects actually do have real hype. Like those foxes. These foxes. So Jacob, you're saying, oh, but they have 10,000. They have a 10,000 mint, right? They're not gonna be worth anything. But this project came over from Harmony, I think. And even if it has 10,000, it doesn't mean it's not going to be worth a lot. They just have a larger community behind it. So like the chimps have 1,000 people in their community, whereas the foxes probably have like over 10,000 people that are buying these. So they don't have to spend as much money individually to move the prices up. But at the same token, one whale can move a small collection up by himself. So I don't know, they just work differently. So what's going on, Jacob? Jacob's not
I just
here.
got pizza.
Do you guys have a site that you use to monitor like upcoming NFT drops? Do they have something like that?
Just Twitter, right?
I mean, there's not like a single site that has all of them yet, because the Phantom NFT space is like kind of in the starting building process. The communities are still being built and growing, and all their roadmap are like, they haven't even done anything on their roadmap. Pretty much none of these have done anything except come out with their mint, and that was it. But so super early in the Phantom ecosystem. I don't know.
Has when you say like FTM ones haven't made much progress on the roadmap, what about Ethereum ones? Is there actually any real utility there yet either?
Oh yeah. They already have like so my brother is in this one Mutant Ape Yacht Club, right? So they have their original Mutant Ape Yacht Club NFTs. The holders of those basically get airdropped all the future collections by this whoever made this project. And then they have basically they'll have a website, and then they'll have like events that you can only do if you're a holder, get access to certain things. Real life events, you can get access to real life events. And then they built a game where you can use your NFT character as a character in the game. So similar to what our chimps are going to be doing, except that they're just years ahead of where the Phantom NFT projects are. So you can imagine if Phantom becomes as used as Ethereum is, which it seems it's going that way, that there's as many transactions on Phantom already as Ethereum. I mean, the transaction cost probably has a factor in that, but if these are already built and their communities are already built up and they finish their roadmaps and are doing future events and all this other kinds of stuff, and they're selling for this much, once the Phantom NFT ecosystem it grows as strong as the Ethereum one, then maybe you will see these chimps at $100,000 each. You just don't know. You just don't know which ones are going to end up being those big ones. And another thing they're going to do with NFTs, so like Danny wanted to do this on Wonderland, and he was talking about it right before all that crap happened. was basically investing in some of these higher end like NFTs that are worth a crap ton, and then he was gonna make a staking function or something like that, where you can stake the NFT and then use it as collateral to take a loan out. So that's where he wanted to go with NFTs, was basically certain ones that are like a mainstay and are being used kind of as a store of value. He was going to take advantage of that and make a function where you can use that as collateral.
See, I've thought about, if all these different metaverses and stuff really kick off, I could see definitely lending protocols letting you essentially take a mortgage out on your digital land, just like a loan against it on some of the more popular stuff. I could definitely see something like that happening in the future. And yeah, with stuff like that, sure, why not?
Mm-hmm.
If you've got something that people are deeming is of value, then why not be able to borrow against it?
Yeah, exactly. I think that was kind of what NFTs were, like non-fungible tokens were kind of meant to be for, but as like such a new innovative technology, like they had to start basic. The most basic thing was just a JPEG, right?
Yeah.
If you could make a JPEG into a token, and then basically they took that and then started making collections with rarities. And that's kind of where we're at right now with NFTs. And so what's in process of being built is the next phase of NFTs, where it's not just going to be a collection of profile pictures. You're going to be able to, those are going to have utility. You're going to be able to use it as collateral. You're going to be able to stake it to boost farm DeFi APRs. You're going to be able to use it inside
something.
Yeah, you're going to be able to use it in game to, get some kind of benefit out of it. There will be lots of utility coming for your JPEG NFTs, but the phase that will come after that is what we're talking about, is what non-fungible tokens were probably meant for in the first place, which is not this. This is all fun and game, and it's cool, and it's like new, but it's not really what stuff was meant to be like. This is just a process that building process that they had to take, basically to get people interested in it and show that these could actually have utility. But I mean, it's kind of still yet to be seen that they have utility. I haven't seen many that do, but they are coming out,
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens over like the next 6 months with all these metaverse projects, and see if maybe in Decentraland and Sandbox and all those, we'll see if stuff actually gets built on there. Maybe because all those different companies are buying up land in Sandbox, and they're going to build some kind of digital realm for their whatever company they have or community they have or something. So
yeah,
it'll definitely be interesting. I kind of like the route that 8-bit nostalgia took, where they're kind of turning it less into like a game and more social interactive space, more like a shopping mall. I think of it more like a shopping mall, where each land is land where you can build like shops and things in. So like say you're walking with your little Nedison character in the game, and you see like paint swap marketplace. So you walk inside, and then it pops up the paint swap in the browser so that you can like shop for NFTs while playing in the game. And then they'll do that with other stuff. They're gonna add like different websites, shops, different games you can play, and stuff like that. So it'll be interactive and fun and better than just playing with pictures.
Yeah, it's just kind of scrolling through cnft.io, which is probably the number one NFT thing for Cardano. And man, I didn't realize how many different things are already out on the Cardano system, but it's all, pretty similar stuff, just random pictures and stuff.
I mean, it's art.
Yeah.
I like it. Like, I like giving artists money. And
Yeah, I have nothing wrong with
it's just
art.
like, yeah, it's like one of those things like it's like the first time ever that an artist can easily put all their stuff out, and sell it. And probably make a ton of money because there's also other utility in it,
Yeah, it is good.
This is the process of how they made those neon punks.
Well, that's not worth as much money as
$300 for this.
how many are there?
$300. How long did it take them to make that?
That's not the point. It's how long did it take to learn how to make it? And
Well, that's one thing. If you're gonna learn how to do something, at least make something cool. Like,
yeah, I
that?
don't. But
That's stupid in my opinion, but I guess people like them. Like this
I don't-
is better in my opinion. This is,
yeah,
I mean, that was a process to do.
yeah, that looks like that took some time. Like, there's obviously a bunch of shitty ones. I like the Pepe Taros.
Like this looks like some kid on their tablet was bored one day and they made an NFT collection, and now they're a millionaire. Because you've seen the news headlines. Oh, this 12-year-old millionaire 12-year-old makes millions off his NFT collection, and it's like just the shittiest little pictures of like sheep or something, or just something dumb.
Yeah, there's like the tulip or Beanie Baby craze aspect of it, but there's also that's why I like chimps. Is like you can take a chimp and then zoom in on it, and there's good detail. Oh, Pepe Taros.
Taros.
It's
Which one? This one?
Right there, I think. Yeah. I have those. I don't. There's. Oh wait.
Moon. 5 Phantom.
Oh no, you're in sold.
Oh. Oh,
They're
100
not.
Phantom.
I think I paid $250. I think, but I kind of like them because I drew 6 of them. And it's kind of like my reading. Because if you click on one, it has a ton of detail and a bunch of information. It's like an actual tarot card. Like, I think you have to go down to view asset.
Oh yeah.
There.
Financial.
And I like it because it's a good theme because there's the whole Pepe thing with the whole
Can't even read that.
freedom movement.
John Van Doom says, unique art styles is something I like in NFT collections.
Yeah, definitely. This one's definitely unique. I like that that it's like a moving picture. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that one's a cool one. Go back. Is that one for sale?
150 Phantom.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
I've seen him go for way higher than that.
Yeah.
This one
they're kind of
let's
low
see.
right now.
Not sold. I guess this one's never sold.
Most of them haven't.
I sold all mine a while ago for like 150, I think.
They're one of those ones like they're still worth a bit. I could sell them if I need to.
I'm pretty heavy into this one. Phantom Knights.
Oh yeah.
This
One
is
of those
They
things,
have
though.
like wars and stuff.
yeah. I started my own guild.
Wait.
So
are they
I
still
have a
printing?
so I have a team, right? And then people they can like request to join your team, and I can approve them. So this guy joined with 16 NFT Knights. This guy joined my team with 2, 1, 1, 3.
I have to
and
take
then
my dog out.
I have 12. So basically, each one has a power level. Each one has an individual power level. And then basically it combines the team, everyone's knight's power levels together into one big team. And then it gives you a probability of your chance to win. So the winner gets 5,000 Phantom. And then it's distributed depending how many knights you have on the winning team is how much you get of that 5,000. So so if our team wins, I have 12 knights out of like 30. So I would get maybe like 2,000 Phantom if we win. But so I started a guild. They have a thing called a guild now. So so you title it, description. I put a tomb head NFT because I called it Shadow Tomb. Then they added a chat box thing. It's kind of cool. I was like, "Hello, Toomies, let's kick some ass." But it's kind of a unique project. At least they have something going on here. And then I don't know what they're going to be doing in the future. It looks like they're going to have more mints, like more collections. They just had wizards, and now they're going to have mounts, I guess. But they're pretty much, their whole thing is kind of like a lottery, I guess. Just on community-based pool lottery type thing. Kind of cool. Yeah, that's one of the ones that is more for their utility rather than like the rarities on them. Like no one cares about the rarities. They care about how much power level it has. And then gotta love these Astro kids. I can see the appeal for these though.
Yeah.
They're vibrant, colorful, somewhat unique, kind of like Generation Z type kind of stuff.
They're cute.
It's like they have a 666 shirt on. He has an acid tab on his tongue. Like
Yeah, that is.
they're promoting drug use here. This is LSD.
Oh my gosh.
Like when you literally go to it, it
Yeah,
says
there is.
acid,
What the?
mouth, acid. I mean, I guess it's not for kids after all, but yeah, I still like it. Still pretty cool. What else do they got in here? I used to have one of these bad girls. Doesn't this look like Elia?
Yeah.
That looks like our niece. Kinda.
The
Somewhat.
prices of those are going down.
Are they?
Yeah, the floor used to be like over 1,000.
That was last NFT cycle though. I think they got as low as like 200 a few weeks ago.
That
But-
chick looks cry as fuck.
Yeah. But see, I was gonna show you what they're used for. So they have some utility to them.
Yeah, I saw 'em. I wanted to buy one just because I thought they were kind of cool. But
So basically, this site, I think I came on here last time. So basically, you'll have some land, right? And then what they're doing is
What's this
bringing a bunch
website?
of.
Go back.
It's called armies.emperordao.xyz.
Are there other NFTs that feed into this game, or is it?
Yeah, that's what I was going to show you. So, you buy some land, or a citadel is like a castle kind of. But I just have land, and then you can bring visitors. So they have a list of which ones you can. So what you do is you stake these certain NFTs, such as Umans, Scullies, Magicats, Beardies.
What's a pet?
Just another NFT project on.
They're not the same as my Pepe's.
No, it's like a Frog Knight thing. But so you can stake one of each NFT on a piece of land, and so for staking each certain NFT, it gives you different resources. So basically you're staking the different collection, different private NFTs to collect certain resources for this game that they have. And so they have like a marketplace for the in-game resources, and then they have their own currency, their own coin that you use inside the marketplace. And then so the crafting materials are for, the resources are for crafting weapons and all that kind of stuff. And then I'm pretty sure they're going to incorporate some kind of like dungeon or raids or something like that after they get all this set up. But they're incorporating like a lot of different projects into there, so it's kind of cool that they're bringing all those together and giving them some utility. But yeah, that one's a little different. So that's one of the ones you can stake in there too. I think you gain like human resources, like people to land or something. I don't know.
Sounds kind of worthless.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a game. There's a lot of different games on Phantom now.
I know. It's like one of the, like, something's gonna survive, thrive. Just don't know what it is.
The thing I like about Phantom is that for the most part they all like to kind of work together, so that the whole ecosystem flourishes together instead of only a few star players like on Ethereum. Piglets.
Well, that's the thing is like we're living in a giant forest and we can all win because it's not a zero-sum game. For you to win does not mean I have to lose. There's enough new wealth generated that we can all get rich.
Nope, you have to lose.
So yeah, it's kind of like when people are like, oh, like I probably brought this up last time, like the whole rivalry between like Microsoft and Apple. It's like it's fake. Like Google and Facebook, fake.
Oh yeah.
They all thrive together and suck each other's dicks. They probably do. Fucking. Oh yeah, I was gonna say something about NFTs, just in general. About the whole randomization of attributes. Yes, but to actually code in an NFT, just minting and it all look really good takes a lot of talent, because a lot of NFTs are super misaligned or they just look like total shit. The fucking cigarettes are backwards. Why are fucking cigarettes backwards? Like, see, seriously. Like, you know what? They all have like humans, netizens. They all have the filter lit. They're all
Yeah.
sucking freaking.
They tried to make it look like fire, but it looks like the filter, I think.
Well, the fire's on the other side.
Uh,
I think it's supposed to look like an ash.
hmm.
You know, like an ember.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know. Anyway,
Because with the pixel
You know
art,
what
they
I'm
can't
saying,
really
though?
get
Like-
detailed enough.
yeah, it's the thing is like if you ever program something, computers are. You learn really quickly that a computer does exactly what you tell it to do and nothing else.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like you have to tell it every single step.
Every little instruction.
And to get it to work and have like a NFT project of 1,000 minutes and have it all, because the thing is you'd have to make sure all the colors aren't too horrible, because some of them, like the colors are like, what, this just looks like shit, kind of like Potluck Pigs.
The coolest thing to me is like that it doesn't have to be hosted on a server. Like it's built into the smart contract layer.
This looks shitty, whatever this is.
It looks weird. Like, look at this one.
Somebody's
How much are
idea.
those things going?
Or no, that.
See, that
uh,
looks crappy.
Well, what the heck? Is that a heart? Holy shit!
With a bunch of
I mean-
knives in it.
This looks like Game of Thrones kind of stuff.
But no, look, it's like low resolution textures. You can see the different layers super easily. Things are
Yeah.
rendered in different
didn't,
resolutions, like
like-
that face and stuff. It just looks like they put like the star on top
The
of
composition is
Like-
there's no lighting like to
Yeah.
their feathering or anything.
I don't know. I think it looks cool. It looks
I
realistic.
think it's supposed
Wait,
to look like that.
Is
No,
that a
it-
real hand? I'm pretty sure that this is supposed to look like realistic with like a non-realistic background.
Yeah, so it like pops.
Yeah.
Also, I've been smoking and I've noticed that like it's hard. Like when I look at stuff like this when I'm high.
Oh, this
everything
one is. What is that? That's weird. What the fuck?
These are all super pagan. It's all pagan. The apple, the sun.
Holy smokes, man!
It's all like trippy interdimensional stuff. Different angels like that, like the Y
Ooh.
heads holding the sun in your hand.
It's like, oh, that's cool. Oh, fuck. Never mind.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm done with that one, but yeah, there's definitely some unique takes in this space.
Yeah, definitely. It's the art is in the eye of the beholder for sure for a lot of this.
Well, the vast majority of Pokemon cards and baseball cards are completely worthless.
Ultra rare, guys. Ultra rare. Iran.
Far away.
Weaponized countries.
What?
Wow.
They really
Those have been around for a while. Have you never seen these before?
Mm-mm.
I didn't look at him now. Hey, you like monocles, right? You should get this one. Got your monocle.
I don't care about monocles. I just thought that one looked cool and unique.
New Zealand. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Titbits.
Tidbits. Is it safe to go live with? Is that a Nintendo controller with a turd? Or what is that? What is this thing?
It's Pokemon.
Oh, Diglett. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
Surprise
fuck?
you.
Oh, God. Is that what I think it is? Oh,
Wow.
wow. What is that? What is that contraption?
Man,
It's a back.
Oh, gross.
That one
Oh, man. Laser nips.
What's the floor
Nice.
price on these?
550. Phantom?
550.
See,
Dang.
that is sold, though. See what the highest one it's sold.
But there's a
is.
Doug Trio.
They've never sold one.
Yeah, you have to look on Paint.
Yeah, I'd have to go on Paint. Was it called Titbit? Titbit.
Yeah.
Last sold 20 days ago for 60 Phantom. I guess people gave up on them, huh? Jeez. What are these are they supposed to be missiles or what are those?
Just because you make art doesn't mean people want it.
How many of these do you think will actually survive?
This one will not survive, unfortunately.
Technically, they all do.
Because don't they need to like be innovating on the utility to really survive?
Yeah, some of these they just like took 10 minutes to come up with some pixel art and then they took advantage of the hype. So
wow.
Phantom Punks.
And this is all just Phantom, not even looking at all the ones on Ethereum and AVAX and everything.
Yeah, this is just Phantom. Is that Alice
So-
in Wonderland?
Outside Ethereum, does FTM? Who has the most developed NFT market outside of Ethereum?
Probably a Phantom or no, actually Solana, I think.
Yeah, because FTM's always near the top when I go to like. Seems like FTM's getting a lot of action, even though it's still relatively undervalued.
Hmm.
I'd say
But I don't know if it can actually handle because it gets bottlenecked. I'm not sure how they're gonna. I don't know.
what Phantom?
Yeah, because I know the EVM or not EVM, FVM is coming, but I hear that a
Yeah.
lot in a lot of projects. I mean, a lot of stuff.
I mean,
doesn't.
Oh, it is coming because Andre's building it. It's just when is it coming? That's the
Right
question.
now, nothing actually works under like big traffic.
Like
Oh
literally,
yeah, none of the chains can handle
Like
high
if you
traffic right
if
now.
you go do things during the panic sell-offs, like you can't even do a transaction.
Like I don't think
People
any of
they don't even load.
Yeah,
yeah, none of the chains are scalable yet.
that's why
That's
I
why-
mean, no
that's
wonder
why
why
they
there's
all
not
have
like mass adoption because it's not ready yet.
I think I might have asked
Yeah.
this question last time. Sometimes I think of questions I don't know, can't remember if I actually ask them. So, like, the website Beats. The website is hosted somewhere, right? It's not.
It's because they're depending on the back end is hosted on the smart contract layer. It's not like a regular server.
Yeah, so. But this website, is it completely run off of.
No, the front end it actually does have a server to host everything.
So, like, the GUI and stuff.
It's
for
the
whatever
same as
reason.
a normal website, except instead of like a database on the back end, you have the EVM or, you know. So it's
Explain.
stored on the blockchain.
So like if you were like on, say you're on Facebook and you wanted to click something, it would load. I'm revealing how much I don't understand about the internet.
It's
We live in a complicated system.
it still uses a lot of the things from Web 2.0, except for the smart contract part.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Kind of like
because you still use
Like in-
JavaScript and everything on the front end.
I have a good analogy, maybe. I'm kind of thinking of it like, in a video game, there's like the particle physics calculations, and then there's the visual graphical representation.
Mhm.
And the visual graphical representation is way more resource intensive
Mhm.
versus like just tracking particles and stuff, which is also very resource. I was kind of thinking of like that's like the resource, like all the GUI and the colors and stuff is hosted somewhere, like a normal website, but then it's taking information.
Yeah, and
Saying from
it's taking in like the user information from the front end and saving it onto the blockchain.
Well, they must download the entire blockchain. They must have all these AMMs. I guess they are part of. Oh wait.
What will happen when the blockchain becomes like so big, like in like 20 years, let's say?
They're gonna have to prune it.
But they're supposed to have a record of everything.
Which I think is dumb because it's garbage. It's not useful information. I mean, like once you have a 100% certainty that every single thing is correct, then why are you still keeping all the old data other than just for tracking people?
Yeah,
What
I know.
fancy shit
What
can you
benefit does it give besides, I mean, we can look at our history, like, but
that's one thing I think about like Nano. I think didn't keep a blockchain. Well, it's like a block lattice,
oh yeah,
Which-
the blocklist.
which I think is a bunch of literal blockchains. But it's been a long time. Just watching Michael do whatever he's doing.
Getting his daily rewards.
Yeah. I already harvested like 4 hours ago, but harvest again.
Nice rewards.
These are poo. Well, it's pretty good for only like
Hey, you
4
got
hours.
$70 off my other one.
7. On this one. This
And
one.
two.
Not bad for a few. Jesus, man, what's going on with this thing?
Yours is way faster.
So what do you guys think about DeFi stuff where you actually have to lock or vest your stuff for a period of time where you don't have access to it?
Yeah, that's what I did with Geist.
I think it's good for the token value, but bad for the holder.
Never worked out for me.
Crypto moves too fast.
Yeah, I don't like to lock it up. Really.
Yeah. That's why they're moving towards like protocols locking each other's up so that the users don't have to. So for instance, like on
But like
Liquid Driver. So this is exactly what I'm talking about.
people
right
in
here
Hex
is,
made like a ton that locked up theirs, but
yeah. Well, you can make a lot, but you have to have a lot to make a lot. So Spirit Swap. So you can lock up Spirit token, and it gives you voting rights, and it gives you the swap fee revenue share. But you have to lock it for 4 years to get the full percentage, the full APR. So
quick,
what Liquid Driver brought in was Lin Spirit. So instead of me locking one Spirit up, what I can do is swap it for Lin Spirit, and so they stake the Spirit for you, and they distribute the revenue share, the swap fees to the Lin Spirit stakers. And then, so you're not locked though. You can swap back to Spirit whenever you want. So kind of like a new little model where different projects are incorporating each other's like features to improve their own protocol. Man, I don't know why this isn't working. Sorry.
Kevin in the chat says, which tokens did the SEC take? And David says, are you all worried about the Tomb token after Harry's Tomb decision?
No.
Not worried?
Not worried whatsoever.
He said he removed my FTM Tomb LP from the cemetery, looking to single stake FTM somewhere. Any suggestions? I swapped out of Tomb.
Depends if he lives in the U.S. If he's not in the U.S., I suggest lending his FTM in a Tarot pool.
Tarot?
Tarot. Tarot pool.
Yeah,
because
with leverage?
No, just lend FTM, single side lend.
That is pay pretty good.
It varies based on the pool and the day, but usually hovers between like 10 and 50%.
Have you guys run across that a lot where there's DeFi stuff that people in the US can't participate in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll show you. See, look.
He is in the US. He's in Houston.
So you can't use this. So if you go to it and you live in the US, it just says access denied.
Yeah. What up?
Tarot blocked from your country. Sorry.
Even VPN, you can't get around it.
I haven't tried, but I know Scream. They put something in their code so that you can't get around it, even if you use a VPN.
Yeah, I don't think VPN protect you.
VPNs don't do shit anymore because they figured out a way where they can track the IP all the way to through the VPN. Now you're screwed.
And I wonder where else he could stake then.
Just tracking everything and then updating everything to the server when you reconnect anyway. Same thing with all your browsers. They're all data dumping to Google, and there's like basically nothing you can do. They probably they can design an AI based on your personality. It's probably better at being you than you are.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if this guy wants to stake just plain Phantom, what were you talking about earlier about just going through the Phantom Foundation and staking it through there to a valid?
You could do that.
That's probably not worth it. I think that's only like 2% or 1%.
Oh, that's it.
Let me see if I can find another spot for it.
The minimum minimum percentage you guys look at to really make anything worth it?
If it's below 30%, it's not worth it.
I mean,
Unless you're planning on holding it for years.
yeah, like I was thinking like Boo and X Boo. Like the only reason I mostly just want to hold Boo, and really 40% is still pretty good, even with a couple. It's only like $2,000. You still make like, or no, I can't think of the math. I don't know, like $40 a week.
Hey, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Do you guys want me to continue it?
Not really. I'm
Okay.
done.
Are we gonna end here?
We can end, but you can end the stream. We can continue to.
David says thank you. So
How many guys did we have tonight?
Not many.
5.
5.
they were different, unique viewers, like in and out, but like it only got to like 6 or 7.
I mean, I lost pretty much most of my energy before the stream started.
Yeah, it seemed
Talking
like
about
everyone was a little bit
NFTs, like-
tired.
We were talking about NFTs for like over 2 hours,
Yeah.
which I would have loved to stream a lot of it, but it's also like, should not do that.
So for anyone that is watching, we do these live streams every Friday around 7 p.m. Pacific Standard. So if you guys want to come next week, that's when we'll be doing it.
Every week. DGen
Yeah.
News.
Thanks, guys.
And that's it for the stream. See you guys.